15 minutes. Okay, fine. Yeah. In 2, that means building materials part 2, in which in this class, in this period, we are going to discuss about varnish. Varnish is also a building material. What is varnish? That means define varnish. So varnish is a clear, transparent coating used to protect a wood from moisture. Artwork. This is the main definition. It's very clearly mentioned in the definition. It is a very clear, no inclusions, very clear. Choose the point clear. Transparent, that means visible. We can see. అంటే మన ఎదురుగా మనము varnish పెట్టుకుని చూసా కూడా you can see the other portion, other part, that is transparent. అంటే ఏం చేస్తాం దీన్ని? It is a coating. Varnish is a coating which is applied on wood materials or artworks to protect from the moisture. Moisture నుంచి కాపాడటానికి ఆర్ట్ వర్క్ ఏదైనా ఉంటే దాని మీద వార్నిష్ చేయొచ్చు. లేదా వుడ్ వర్క్, మేబీ డైనింగ్ టేబుల్, మేబీ వుడ్ చైర్స్, మేబీ వుడ్ బెంచెస్. Yes, if we apply varnish, what happens? It gives very good appearance. Why we use varnish? To get very good appearance, and also durability also becomes more and years. Because we are applying varnish, what happens? You will get very good appearance and durability. That means insects never touch if varnish is there. That means the lifespan is becoming more for that purpose. And artwork, that means some of the painters, they draw the pictures. For example, Mona Lisa. Have you heard the word? 17th century, somebody drawn the picture Mona Lisa, feeding picture Mona Lisa. This is a type of artwork. So in the 17th century, the painter, the artist drawn the lady's, picture Mona Lisa because of her performance or whatever it may be. Where is 17th century? Where is 21st century? That means 400-500 years back. Even if you see the original painting, not in India, and somewhere else in the States, still it looks like it's originality. That means the varnish coating is applied on the painting. That means varnish is added in the paint. So that is the purpose. It is used to protect the wood articles or wood materials, and also it protects the artworks, especially from the moisture. So moisture never penetrates if varnish is applied. This is the aim of the varnish concept. And of course, when you apply varnish, you will get durability. And also, depth of the color increases. వార్నిష్ వేయక ముందు ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది అపియరెన్స్, వార్నిష్ వేసాక మీరు చూడండి దాని యొక్క కలర్ పెరిగిపోతుంది. ఇంట్లో మీకు వుడెన్ డైనింగ్ టేబుల్ ఉంది. You have not applied any varnish for the last 3-4 years. The appearance may be very dull. But if you apply sandpaper, then apply the varnish means it gives very good color appearance. Depth of the color means you will get very good, beautiful appearance. So the composition of the varnish are primarily once again 4 ingredients. That means in preparation of the varnish also we have to use 4 ingredients. That means 4 raw materials are required. What are those ingredients? Ingredients means composition of the varnish. One is resin. You require a resin here. So resin is a base. This is a resin means it is liquid substance. Either natural or synthetic polymer. Yesterday I told about what is polymer. Polymer is a combination of monomers. So monomers altogether form a chain. That chain is called as polymer. That means you can use natural tree sap. చెట్టు నుంచి వచ్చేటువంటి న్యాచురల్ గమ్ లేదా రెసిన్, దట్ ఈస్ న్యాచురల్ ఏరియా. But it's very difficult to get always natural sap from the trees. We cannot get that. That's why we prefer, synthetic polymers. So natural, what happens? This resin bind the materials. Whatever it is the materials, it binds together. అంటే గట్టిగా అతుక్కుపోవడానికి ఈ రెసిన్ అనేది మనకు పనిచేస్తుంది. After applying the varnish, what happens? It forms as a transparent film on the material. Varnish apply చేయగానే ఏమైపోయింది? You will get a transparent film, and slowly the solvent whatever you use that evaporates. అంటే రెసిన్ తో పాటు దీనికి కలపాల్సింది ఏంటంటే సాల్వెంట్. Solvents అంటే once again we are calling solvent is also known as thinner. Already I told solvent is also known as thinner. What is the example for this? Turpentine. Very good. Leda inka spirit. Very good. Inka somebody told kerosene. These are called solvents. So you have to add the solvent, whether it is turpentine or spirit or kerosene, to the resin so that it forms a thin film over the material. Wooden material, you must remember. The varnish is not applied on metal sheets. Metal sheets మీద varnish వేయమని కేవలం wooden పైనే అది బాగా జ్ఞాపకం పెట్టుకోండి. So this the solvent dissolves in resin so that మనము పైన స్మూత్గా ఆ లేయర్ ఫామ్ అవడానికి ఎంత కలపాలంటే కన్సిస్టెన్సీ దట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు డిసైడ్ whether 10 ml or 20 ml or 30 ml. Then next is dryer. See, the ingredients are different from distemper. So dryer means it's a chemical additives. I told very clearly the examples of chemical additives. Barium sulfate, that is a chemical powder, that is called additive. Likewise, there are many additives. You can add that powder to the paste. That means resin, solvent. When you mix these together, it forms a thin liquid layer. For the thin liquid layer, you are adding the dryer. So after adding it, what happens? It becomes hard. అంటే మీరు వార్నిష్ అప్లై చేయగానే ఫర్ 30 minutes అంతే, ఇట్స్ మ్యాక్సిమం టైం. ఫర్ 30 minutes ఏమైపోతుంది? ఇట్ బికమ్స్ డ్రై అండ్ హార్డ్. మీరు చేయబెట్టచ్చు, ఏమైనా చేయొచ్చు, ఏం కాదు. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద దీస్ ఆర్ ద ఇంగ్రీడియంట్స్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఫర్ మేకింగ్ ఏ వార్నిష్, విచ్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో ఏ టైప్ ఆఫ్ పెయింట్. But this is used only for wooden materials. That means wooden windows, wooden doors, wooden benches, wooden articles, whatever it may be. Why we are adding? To get very good appearance and also to get very good durability. These 2 points are very, very important. And coming to uses or applications. So once again we are repeating the same thing. Applications. Yeah. Applications. Artwork production. Artwork production. So, when you apply this varnish on the material, whether it is a wooden material or artwork, just now I told you Mona Lisa picture, yes, it is artwork. So, what happens? It acts as a free from dust. That means dust is not accumulated on the varnish coat. Even the dust is accumulated, just take the cloth and rub it so that you will get original artwork once again. So it protects from the, dust, protects from the smoke, protect from scratches. See smoke. Of course, in your house there is a kitchen, there is a dining hall. Both are not partitioned. That means in the open space, one part is kitchen, the other part is dining. You have kept a paint artwork photograph or something else in the dining hall to get attractive. Might be parents' photo, otherwise a god or goddess's photo. What happens because of the kitchen, the smoke spreads entire kitchen as well as hall because it is not connected. It's an open space. What happens after some time? The photograph, whatever is displayed in the dining hall, may not be visible properly, or it may not give good appearance. Suppose if you apply varnish on the artwork or photo frame, whatever it may be, or wooden material, what happens if you rub with a cloth? So that usually we never apply the varnish on photo frames because photo frame cover the photograph with a glass. So if you apply varnish, what happens? You cannot see the photograph very clearly. That means especially varnish can be applied wooden materials exclusively. That you should remember. And it protects from the smoke, it protects from the dust particles. Suppose dust particles are accumulated. If varnish is applied, what happens? Easily can be removed with the help of a cloth. And UV stabilization. See, sometimes UV stabilization, if you apply varnish, what happens? It will protect from the UV rays which are passing from the sunlight. Sunlight has different rays, alpha rays, beta rays, gamma rays, ultraviolet rays, etc. etc. Even still there are harmful rays can be seen in the sunlight. Manaku meeku telusa, in the atmosphere we have a layer called ozone layer. Its composition is O3, O2 plus O, that is called ozone. Why the ozone layer in the atmosphere? Because the sun rays are not falling directly onto the surface of the earth. The ozone layer, absorbs the UV rays and reflects back. That means the animals and the human beings who are present on the surface of earth are protected from the different skin diseases. ఈ రోజు మనకు ఏమి లేదు, హ్యాపీగా ఉన్నాము, చర్మ వ్యాధులు లేవు, క్యాన్సర్ లేదు, ఎక్కువగా హెల్తీగా ఉన్నామంటే దానికి కారణము ద ఓజోన్ లేయర్ which is absorbing the UV rays. So in the same way, the UV, if you do the varnish, apply the varnish, it protects from UV rays, suppose if they are present. మరి ఆ రూమ్లోకి యూవీ రేస్ వచ్చాయి, లేకపోతే ఎక్స్రే రూమ్స్, హాస్పిటల్స్, ఐ సెడ్ హాస్పిటల్స్లో ఏమవుతాయి, డిఫరెంట్ రేస్ వస్తుంటాయి, ఎస్పెషల్లీ ఎక్స్రేస్ ఎక్కువగా వస్తుంటాయి. కాబట్టి అక్కడ కూడా ఉన్నటువంటి వుడెన్ మెటీరియల్ కానీ, వుడెన్ డోర్స్ కానీ, వుడెన్ విండోస్ అన్నీ కూడా వార్నిష్ తోటి అప్లై చేసి ఉంటాం. సో యూవీ స్టెబిలైజేషన్ మీన్స్ ప్రొటెక్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ ద యూవీ రేస్, సపోజ్ దే ఆర్ present in the interior hall, interior structure. Then color enhancement, already I told. A wooden material you purchased some 4 years, 5 years back, and now it appears is not so good. You cannot throw it. What you are doing? Simply apply the sandpaper. That means take the sandpaper which is available in A4 sheets in the market. There are varieties, coarse sandpaper, fine sandpaper. Once again, coarse sandpaper, there are numbers. Fine sandpaper, there are numbers. Apply coarse sandpaper once so that dust particles, whatever something is accumulated, that goes away. Then take the fine paper, rub it, apply so that you will get the best space where you can apply the varnish so that it gives very good appearance. That is the meaning of the color enhancement. You are not throwing the wood material. No, you are not throwing. By applying varnish, you are making use it for another 5 years or 4 years or 3 years. Then afterwards, the same thing you can repeat. After 3 years, also once again, use sandpaper, coarse and fine. Then apply varnish, once again it lasts for another 3 more years. Again, all apply. That means till your generation, say some 30 years, 20 years, unless the termites gaani, insects gaani attack kaaledante, it gives very good appearance. That is the meaning of color enhancement. Then sheen control. This is a new term here. Sheen control. The varnish is available in 3 different categories. That means level of glassing or level of glass. Level of glass అంటే ఎట్లా మనకు కనిపిస్తుంది అది. మీరు పాస్పోర్ట్ ఫోటోస్ తీసుకోండి ఎప్పుడన్నా, లేకపోతే ఫ్యామిలీస్ ఫోటోస్ తీసుకోండి, మీకు ఇచ్చేటువంటి ఆ పేపరు గ్లాసీ అంటారు. అంటే గ్లాసీ ఫోటోల మీద మీ పాస్పోర్ట్ కూడా పెట్టగానే అది మెరుస్తాం. కానీ మీరు ఇండివిజువల్గా కానీ మ్యారేజ్ ఫొటోస్ కానీ ఆల్బమ్స్ ఇస్తే మ్యాటీ అంటే గరుగ్గా ఉంటుంది, దానిపైన మీ ఫొటోస్ ఉంటాయి. ఎప్పుడైనా ఆల్బమ్ చూసారా? నేను చెప్పింది అర్థమైందా? మ్యాటీ అంటే గ్లాసీ, మ్యాటీ simple మ్యాటీ and satin paper. So ఈ varnish లో కూడా we have different types of color, varieties in the varnish. అది గ్లాసీ varnish, మ్యాటీ varnish, satin varnish. Satin అది కూడా ఒక appearance. So these are the applications usually we can find in case of varnish. Very simple. There is no difficulty to remember the terminology in case of distemper or varnish. The only thing is that you should remember what are the ingredients. What are the ingredients required for distemper? What are the ingredients required for varnish? And the applications you can write. For distemper, applications are different. For varnish, the applications are different. For paint, the applications are different. For glass, the applications are different. Plastic, the applications are different. Don't mix up all the applications, paints, glass, distemper, and all these things on the right. No, applications are different. Sometimes even ingredients also vary from one building material to another building material. You have to remember that. Okay, so with this, the varnish topic is also completed almost.